cheers. I'm going to do a get ready with me. I was going to say I'm going to do a quick get ready with me. People, that doesn't happen when we do a quick get ready with me. Unplanned. I was going to get ready to do my video for the VCA. Which I've stopped overthinking it. I think the more I was overthinking making that video, the more anxious I was getting about it. The more information I was taking in, it was getting me more like, oh, I want to, you know, panicky. So I'm just gonna give little specifics. That's it, you know, like I normally do. I'm not gonna overthink it. I'm just gonna go with the flow, because it doesn't matter how many notes I write down. When I start talking, just whatever I want comes out my mouth, and regardless of the notes that I've made. Okay, let's do a get ready with me. So I did all my skincare as soon as I got up this morning. And I've tried the niacinamide on my face, and I'm actually reading there that, because like I was saying in last night's vlog, which probably when this goes up won't be last night, but you know, if you're watching the vlogs, you know, I'm looking for my glasses, so you'll know that I don't really have a clue about what you're supposed to layer with what. But anyway, I've got contacts in, but I still can't see. Actually, my contacts need changed, so they're not very strong at the moment. So I was reading this morning before I put it on. So apparently niacinamide is renowned for its brilliant skin calming properties, ideal for targeting imperfections. So I put it on as my serum this morning, and then just added my moisturiser, which what I'm using at the moment is an Aldi's moisturiser. My cheap skincare. I've been Primark serum and then an Aldi. Anyway, that's what I use this morning. It feels a bit, when you put it on, it feels a bit tacky on it. So anyway, I just put about 4 drops around my face, rubbed it in, and then I put a couple on my neck and rubbed them in and all of that. Got the pills on ready for filming the VCA. Anyway, let me have a sip of coffee. I've just broken my fast. Let's start getting ready. So this is my Chanel hairband that my friend, who else, Joe sent me. I don't think I've got a part of my house that doesn't have something that Joe sent me. I'm trying to find the camellia. I was going to say the CC's, but it's actually a camellia. Right. I've also got my Chanel pearl earrings in as well, because, you know, we're gonna touch on pearls and mother of pearl as well. Anyway, so I thought I would use the makeup that I was using at Christmas, and I use this right through Christmas. Like when I was going out, this would be the makeup that I was using. This was my pouch from who else? It's getting beyond the joke, people. And I just kept like my makeup that I was using specifically for Christmas going out in here, and I enjoyed it, so I just stuck to the same makeup. So I have a tray, an organizer tray that keeps my everyday makeup, and then in my drawer at my dressing table I keep all my other makeup, and it's normally all my Chanel, Tom Ford and all of that. So let's have a look. I mean, this fits an absolute ton. It really does. At the top I have my Vive lipstick, which I was using as an everyday lipstick, so that was in there because that's what I was using during Christmas time. That's what I got as gift with purchase, but I don't know the colour of it. That's the thing, because I've mentioned before, Kelly was asking me the colour of it and I don't know, so we'll put that aside. So I'm going to look for a base in here, and I've got 2 that I was using and alternating between. Let me just take everything out, because perfume that I have on today is Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille. There we go, I put that on today. So in here I have the Chanel blush Luminaire, and this is in Rosé, whatever, I don't know. That's what it looks like if you can see it. There we go. It's kind of a terracotta colour. There we go. It's that collection there. So that's going to be my blush. Did I bring my brushes? No, I didn't. So I'm going to have to pick up my, go and get my blushes. But I'll just go through this and then I'll go and get my brushes. I'm not even going to say who sent me this. But anyway, from the Tweed collection, there we go. This is my eyeshadow palette. Le blah 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 ombre. What number is it? 03 Tweed, okay? And this is all, again, all the kind of brownie terracotta colours. And that's what that looks like. So that's the eyeshadows I'm going to use. When I go and get my brushes from my bedroom, I'm going to also pick up the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerise, because I like to have that just as a backup. My bronzer that I used was my Hermes bronzer. So honestly, these are all the products that I was using during Christmas. This is 03 Sahara. So that's my bronzer. And bronzer I just normally use to contour. Filling up the desk. I have the Vive concealer. It got quite a thick consistency, this one. I really do try and avoid concealers and things like that, and I think the lighter they are the better, but they do give you a lovely glow sometimes and a nice tidy up under your eyes and all of that. You really need to make sure you're moisturising really well and just kind of not rubbing it in, because it really does emphasise the lines under the eyes, and that's, for me, that's my most aging part, is under my eyes. I feel it, I don't really think it picks up how bad it actually is on camera. Sometimes when I'm vlogging outside, I think you can see it more, but in here, because I've got the big ring light, I don't think you can really see it. But that is my worst part, is under there. Sometimes people will mention that these lines here, they'll go, oh, you've lost weight and it's creating these lines. These are lines, I've always had those lines, but yeah, I suppose when I was younger, you know. But we're fine, people, we're fine, we're healthy. Well, my Lash Paradise primer, there we go. I've used that for years and years and years. And then in here, this is one of my primers. This is the Vive Skin Nova. There we go. I actually prefer to use this on its own. I like it as, like, in the morning, it just gives you that glow without looking made up, and it's got a slight tint to it as well. I'll show you everything as I'm trying them on. Now, when I'm going out, I like to go, I think I'm going to put this on just to show you how glowy and how scary it can look. This is the Vive Skin Dew, and I really like that under the Estee Lauder foundation, because the Estee Lauder Double Wear can be quite drying, especially the older we get. I find I prefer to wear something with my Estee Lauder foundation, and I loved the Morning Aura, but I love this even more. It just makes it just a little bit more glowy. I love a glowy look. So this is actually like more of a highlighter, the Skin Dew. It's what it says, it's Skin Dew, but I do like to put it on as a base. It does look really scary, and I'm going to show you that specifically, because like I wouldn't wear this by itself and go out, you know, like as on all over thing. It's nice like to highlight your cheeks and things like that, but this one, the Skin Nova, I really like that as a base. I think I'm using an Elemis one just now, but I prefer the Vive Skin Dew. So these are both, I don't know if I said Vive products, who is a Scottish girl who has made a great success of her business. She started out as she was a makeup artist for MAC. She started doing YouTube. Now she's created her own line, and all her products seem to be really popular. My two daughter-in-laws absolutely love her products, especially Ruth. Kelly just loves all products. She is just, Kelly is a makeup addict. I don't care if she's gonna go, Andri! I'm telling you, Kelly is a perfume, makeup, total addict. She is a beauty therapist. She does have a love for makeup, but she's an addict. She buys things all the time. So we have Estee Lauder Double Wear here, Stay in Place makeup. I use the colour Tawny. I don't really change out my colours between summer and winter, although I should. The battery's flashing, but I'll change it when I've got another one there. Yeah, I'll change it when I go and get my brushes. Thought I was really organised, obviously not. Highlighter again, we have Hermes. There we go. And this is in 01. And that was sent to me, so the Hermes powder was sent to me by my friend Lux and Roses, and the highlighter was sent to me by my friend B, who used to be a YouTuber, and I don't know, she's disappeared from YouTube. I think she's enjoying Instagram at the moment. This is just a white pencil that I've had for years, and I always like to put white in that just opens up the eyes, just makes everything fresh. This is the Natural Collection from Boots Eye Lines, and I like to use that one on the inside sometimes as well. It just gives you that wee bit extra. It's not white, it's just slightly off white. I have my Double Wear in the colour Red lip liner, and I use that with my 31 Le Rouge, my beautiful lipstick, and mine is in the colour, I have no idea. It is Rouge Premier, so you have to actually pull it out of there. Rouge Premier, and oh no, can't see looking up. That's what that looks like. It's beautiful. I love it. I absolutely love it. I really do. I'm so glad I treated myself with that. Just that wee something that makes you feel a little special. Okay, pencils. We have an eyeliner here. This is, I think it's a Revlon, I'm not sure. This is the trouble with pencils. Anyway, it's in the colour green. I think it's Scandal Eyes or something like that. Looks like that. Really like this. Lovely and soft when applying. It's really nice. I've got the Bewitched lip liner by Vive, which I matched with the lipstick from Vive that I showed you earlier on. And we have Scandal Eyes by Rimmel, so that'll be Rimmel, that green one. Scandal Eyes by Rimmel, and that's the liner that I use on my lid. That one's quite thin. The one that I'm using, which is same brand, same sort of packaging, but slightly different. It's a slightly thicker brush. I don't know which one I prefer actually. And then I have a pencil, eyebrow pencil. The only reason I use an eyebrow pencil is like when I'm in between dyeing my eyebrows and the grey hairs come through. Man, it's getting, used to be just my hair, now it's the eyebrows. Thank goodness I have lasered the rest of the hair away from my body, and I don't have to worry about grey hairs growing in anywhere else. Okay, I'm going to go and get my brushes and change my battery, and then we're going to start applying all of that. So all of that, most of it, the majority of it, not all of it, the majority of it will be beautifying my face with. Have a sip of coffee. Okay, I am back and I have my brushes. So let's start off with the base, and like I said, I'm gonna, and I've got wet ones here as well for my hands and my brushes. Got all my tools, people, all my tools. So I'm going to start off with the base, and like I said, I'm going to show you how scary the Vive Skin Dew can look, but actually looks really lovely once you've applied your foundation. So I'm just going to dab on some of this, and then I'm going to rub it on. Just rub it on with my fingers over my lips. I always put highlighter over my lips anyway, and then just rub it on. Chemistry just gives you that glow effect. We are actually going out tonight. We are invited for drinks to Ruth's mum and dad's house. So Ruth's dad is coming to pick us up. My we'll probably walk home. So it's a wee get together. We like to have get togethers with Ruth's mum and dad, but it's also a wee celebration for Ruth's achievement when she got her award. So let me see if I can you see the glow on that? So I mean, I love the glow it gives. Make sure you get it everywhere, and I just think that is really, really lovely. So I'm looking forward to that. By the way, this video will probably go out after my VCA, so I'm getting ready to film my VCA video as well. So let's put that away. Now let's get the Estee Lauder foundation and dab that on. So I'm just going to use my finger now because I haven't got my little spoolie thing that I normally use, but we're okay. We'll probably get it. Oh man, I was going to say I'll probably get it all over my shirt, and I've already got it on my shirt. Is that? Hold on, I'm not even going to check because my fingers are dirty. Wait till I rub this in. Yes, it's the infamous artist's brush. How many years, people? How many years? So get into all the wee corners, all the way around, up to the hairline and round and all the way, making sure we get every bit and rubbing it in. So today is Saturday. Didn't go to the gym. Did I tell you that already? I can't remember, but I decided not to go to the gym today. I was going to go actually, but by the time it ended up being too late. I did it too much and it ended up being far too late, so I didn't go. Let me get a clean wet one and see if what I'm looking at is actually foundation. No, it's not. It's just a bit of fluff. We're fine. We're happy. Right, get my brush. I haven't really dampened it, but just to kind of pat everything in all the wee crevices. Is that the word? Dab it all in. Okay, so that's my base, and you can see there's still a bit of glow coming through, but it's not a crazy glow. It's just what I would call a healthy glow. I just want to show you the Skin Nova as well, just in case you haven't seen it. So this I like I said, I like it as a base one itself. It is supposed to be a base for, you know, like your foundations, but it can be one itself, and that's what it looks like. And again, it just gives your skin that lovely, lovely glow. My nails beautiful. I'm not even looking at my hand, I'm looking at my nails, which I'm currently obsessed with. So that's what that looks like. Put it on that hand as well, just make that hand look lovely. There we go. Oh, beautiful. I need to watch I don't touch my VCA now. My Van Cleef and that's so annoying that you have to be careful of it. I'm not going to be careful of it. Anyway, so that's that. So normally then what I like to do is I like to go in with a highlighter. Guess what? I didn't bring my highlighter brush, the one that I like to use. I'll tell you what, let's use this as a highlighter brush, shall we? So this was a gift, and this is a glow powder, so I suppose it is for your highlighter. Laura Mercier. I'm not gonna lie, I have struggled. I don't know, I've tried it both for my bronzer, highlighter, different things. I have struggled with it. I like this kind of shape for a highlighter, and I can just kind of get on, but let us go with it. That's what we have here, so let's go with it. So I'm gonna dip it in like that anyway. So I'm gonna brush it here because I love highlighter, and then I'll just take the point of it, some over the lips. It just makes your lips look a little more And then I like to use highlighter. Obsessed with glow, people. Obsessed. I think it's, you know, just trying to give this old bird a bit of glow, basically. And then so I like to use a highlighter as my base for my eyes, and that's how I like to start them. And I'm really not a person that is scared of highlighter. So again, a wee bit more there and a wee bit more there and back in there. And I'll probably, if I'm honest, add a little bit more highlighter as we go on. That's how I like to start my base. So then let's go in with my bronzer. Again, the Hermes bronzer. And what I use bronzer for is more of a contour. So just in. And I just follow the natural lines of my face when I'm pulling stupid faces. Like that. I'm just giving it quite a sharp look here. Remember, I've said this a million times. Dark takes away, light brings out. Oh, talking of which, see, I forgot to do my other bit, but it's fine, we will go to it. But we'll finish this off first, as we are using it. Just bring it a bit there, just to sharpen things up. And just make sure, I find sometimes I need to make sure I'm blending things properly. Okay, right, so now we're going to go in with the Vive concealer, not too much. So I find when you pull her things out of her tubes, the same with her lip glosses, which is another thing that I love, her lip gloss. I think that's called Dew as well, her lip gloss. Just a wee bit here, just a wee bit here, and then down here, because we want to bring out. I feel that's almost instant when you put in to those grooves. I feel it instantly takes that dark shadow away, which is very aging, which makes the line look so much deeper. There we go, that's that. And then we'll take a little brush and just avoid brushing it in. I'm tapping it in, because those wrinkles under the eyes are really, really, really bad. And I've seen, by the way, I've seen so many people talk about fillers under the eyes and how they can go wrong, because these fillers that you get in your face, apparently they kind of boost the moisture. But what happened, I'm not an expert on these things, I've just been watching other people talking about them, and apparently when you put them under your eyes, the filler, although it can initially look good, what happens is it creates that puffiness like that, because it's gathering all that moisture, and they end up looking worse than, you know, you started off. So that looks better, because it looks quite scary, but it does look better already. It's not emphasizing the lines, but the trouble with concealer, it might initially not emphasize the lines, but as the day goes on and as it wears, that's when the lines can emphasize. Okay, that's that. What I like to do is, I've got this product from number 7, which I am currently looking for, right? And I find, so this is the, I've had this for ages because I only use a tiny bit when I feel they're actually looking alright now. Protect and Perfect Intense Advanced Eye Cream, suitable for sensitive skin. So this also is very light, it has a bit of colour to it as well. And I just feel it's quite cooling, and I just feel, and like if I dab someone, it just adds that moisture, and the concealer gives it that lovely glow, and this just gives it a bit of moisture, so it doesn't sit in all those lines under my eyes. Listen people, I'm 59 this year and I'm not moaning, because actually they're not that bad. But you know, they're alright for my age. Okay, so that's the base on now. Now I'm going to start working on my eyes, and we're going to go in, like I said, with the Chanel quad right here. So get my brushes. Always I start with the lightest colour, which looks at the moment like it's this orange here, and I just brush that on the lid of my eye right there. Like so. It was actually a gold there. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get the gold and I'm going to go in the corner there, like so, and then just bring it round to the brow is what I'm going to do, and then round there. I'm going in with this lovely terracotta colour, and I'm going to go in the groove in here, and then just work it and play with it and watch it and see what I'm going to do with it, and then the same on the other eye. Okay, so I'm going to bring that all the way around. I'm just going to blend and blend and play and just bring that all the way around, because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just get that white. Actually, I'll bring that thinner brush. I've actually been using the same brush. Bring that thinner brush. I'm going to go with the dark now and just in that line here, and then just bring it like almost a triangle at the end there, and then the same on that side and along there. So just blend and blend. Can you see how that bracelet has just got tangled up now with all the others? But the thing is, I don't think if I get it adjusted, I've just noticed it there as I was doing my makeup, I don't think if I get it adjusted and made smaller it's going to stop doing that, because my bracelets kind of tend to go on top of each other all the time. I mean, like the Jouan Clou normally starts off here, normally like the Jouan Clou on the outside, and it's worked itself up there. But the good thing is about having it loose, when I do this, it kind of will fall away from the others. I'm really in two minds whether, can you see the difference of the overhang? See, I've got that bracelet in my head for doing the next video, and I shouldn't be talking about it because these are all the things I'm probably gonna talk about in my next video. Okay. That's what the eyes look like now, and to me that's looking, I'm needing to bring in some more brightness in. I'm going to get some of the orange up there. It's looking a bit too dark just now, and I'm going to bring that yellow in here and again over. The yellow, it's actually gold, and in there and over. Have a wee look at it there. This is where the Charlotte Tilbury will come to the rescue. Here, it's here, and it's usually the colour Jean. Oh, look, definitely, this is one of those that I would definitely repeat. So I'm just to bring the brightness in. Can we see how it just brightens everything up? Just, I mean, when I tell you, it is like hardly anything on the brush, but it just brightens the whole eye up and up there. Make sure they're both the same. There we go. So my people, it is January. No, it's not, it's February. What do you all have on your wish list? Do you have a wish list? You know, like, is it on your wish list? Do you have like holidays? Do you have a specific bag? A specific piece of jewellery? Like, do you do a wish list? I think I'm going to do my eyebrows. Do you know that? Because I'm just, the eyes looking really dark, and I feel as if I need to emphasise my eyebrows too much. I don't like too much colour on my eyebrows, but I just, because my eyebrows are needing done just now. I think they just need just a wee bit of outline just to beautify them a little bit. Create wish lists, or do you just see things and buy them, or do you just buy things for birthdays and Christmas? Let me know how your shopping habits are. Like, how does it work for you? I mean, for me, I suppose I do kind of have a wish list, a shopping list. That's what I meant to say, a wish list. A wish list in my head, and sometimes I do write them down. But I think it's more for fun than anything else. And I suppose it's good to aspire for things. I mean, I've had on my wish list my kitchen extension for, I think it's forever. I have had that. Okay, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go off camera and do my liner, because I like to, it's one of those ones, people, where you really need to, if it goes wrong, you've basically your whole makeup. So let me go off camera. It's just a line across my eyelid and I'll come back. Okay, that's it, done. I need to stand up and be like right up close to the mirror. And what I have learned is when you do the flick at the end, so I close my eye, I do this, and I don't do it slowly because I feel as if that's when I kind of go out the lines. So I just go across there, and then when I get to this bit at the end, I open my eye and then just flick it, because if I keep my eye closed, the line is wrong when my eye is open. Does that make any sense? And the weird thing is, so this eye I start from here, but this eye I need to start from here, but not at the flick. So I kind of start from about there, draw the line, and then go back over it, and then open my eye, and then just draw the flick. And otherwise it flicks down, and I don't like the flick down. So I'm just, sometimes I like a longer flick and all of that, but we are leaving it, people, because it has taught me that the more I try and perfect something, the worse it gets. So we're just leaving it there. So I'm going to go in with my green eyeliner just underneath the eye, like so, and the same with this one. Like so. So make sure you put down in the comments if you do a wish list, are you still into luxury? Do you like luxury items? Do you think people are over luxury items because of the prices? I was watching a YouTuber this morning, and she was doing her handbag collection. I can't remember her name. It's one of the young ones. She was saying actually now, like the Chanel bags, and I'm assuming she was talking about the classics, are now dearer than buying an Hermes bag. I have no idea how much they are, but we're talking about classics now between, depending on the size, between £8,000 and £10,000, and I think an Hermes bag is about that as well. I don't normally talk about prices anymore, but yeah. Do you see how the white just gives it, and this is, like I said, it's not a white. I'm going to go in here as well, and then in that line as well, my people. Right, let's get some rouge. Rouge, is that what you call it? I always say the wrong word. Is it rouge? Old school. Blush. Tap in some blush in. Seems to be the in thing now that you wear your blush high, which is something I've always done, because I've always followed the lines, like I said, of my face, always trying to lift everything back. But now people are talking about that. But I remember one day doing a get ready with me, and somebody pulled me up in the comments, no, you're supposed to put it on the apples of your cheek. I don't have, well, my apples on my cheek are up here, they're high. But that's the lines I always follow, like this, and I do that with my eyeshadows as well. There we go. Pink. Oh, we're getting there. Right, I'm going to go off camera again and work my mascara. So I'm going to go in with the base, and then I'm going to go in with, did I show you this? This is the MAC. I do like a MAC mascara. This is what I've been using now for a while. Again, I kind of change my mascaras and then stick to them and then feel like a change, but I'm enjoying them just now. I'm not using serums or anything on my eyelashes anymore. I felt they were affecting my eyes. The one that I was using, this is just in my opinion, the Revitalash. It is brilliant for extending your eyelashes. I mean, when I was using Revitalash, people were commenting on my eyelashes like, you have no idea. Sometimes I felt they were getting too long, because when I put mascara on, they were hitting up here and all of that. These are like my natural eyelashes now. I think they look good as my natural eyelashes. Are probably not going to pick up in the camera. I don't know if the collagen is helping them. I've always meant to buy castor oil and start using castor oil, but again, that would have to be at night time when my contacts are out and all of that. But anyway, I felt as if the serum was affecting my eyesight, my eyes, my contact lenses, and also I felt as if I was getting a build up of hair around this part of my face as well. So just thought I would share that with you, because I have done a video on how wonderful Revitalash is, and it absolutely is for growing your eyelashes, but I felt it wasn't good for other reasons, like I have just said. So I just use like something like this, a primer, and that builds my eyelashes as well. I rarely use an eyelash colour. I'm kind of alright. My eyelashes tend to go up naturally. They're never going to pick up there, but they naturally curl up. I rarely, did I even bring one with me? There we go. That's the mascara there. There's none of those fibres in it which affect my contact lenses. It's not clogging, even though I've put both the primer on and this, and that's why I really love that MAC lipstick. There we go, that's what it looks like. And yeah, no, I've not used curlers or anything like that. Probably tonight before I go out, when it's all dried, I might go in with the curlers. People don't tell me in the description box that breaks your eyelashes and all that. It's fine, I've done it before. It's fine. Anyway, so that's a look. What I am going to go do now is I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to put my lipstick on. I'm going to do a wee shorts video with this lipstick, the 31 La Rouge, and then come back and show you the overall look. I'm going to take the hairband off. Rico said to me last night, he says, you know, your hair's darker than it normally is. I says, yeah, that's because my highlights are needed doing, and once I wash it, it won't be as dark as that. It's always like that when you... He rarely comments on my hair, so it must really look dark for him to comment on my hair. So he's like, you've darkened your hair. I think he likes the bit of blonde in me. I was very blonde when he met me. I was very blonde indeed. Anyway, I'll come back to you and finish the video off, and then we'll do the other one. Okay, my darlings, I did it. I put the lipstick on. I'm laughing because honestly, just as quickly as I uploaded that shorts video, somebody commented. These things just make me giggle. Something was spilt on my floor, by the way, meanwhile, whilst all this has been going on. And so I've got nail varnish remover trying to lift whatever it was. I have no idea what it was. And so now if I kind of curl my toes, it's going to pull off the nail varnish off my toes and onto the carpet, right? Okay, anyway, so I just uploaded my shorts on my lipstick, okay? on my Chanel lipstick, and somebody just put in the comments straight away, lady, you're not special, okay? And it made me laugh, and I couldn't help myself, people. It just makes me giggle. Anyway, that's the end result. That's a little chit chat, get ready with me. It's not a juicy chit chat, is it, people? But the mind is on the next video that I'm going to film right now, and then I'm going to try and get it edited before we go out to visit Susan and John this evening. So that's the look. Do we like to give my hair a wee brush? Okay, that's it. Thank you. That'll be a wee filler for during the week. Hope you have enjoyed it. Hope it has given you a few ideas. See, people, don't worry. You know that they say, you know, over a certain, oh, it's Lily barking, over a certain age you shouldn't be wearing lots of makeup and bright lipsticks and all of that. People, go with what you love and what makes you feel good. That's all I'm saying. Thank you very much for watching. If you would like to see more videos from moi, I shall link one here, and I shall link one here, and I might see you in one of them. And if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to this not so special lady. Bye! Do you think it's time for a glass of wine?